Intimidating character. Intimidating character, edited to have one tooth. Yes, but what if it was Pika? Villain believes they're best friends, plus main character who views villains as a rival or arch nemesis. Something about the way I was laying when I woke up was incredibly amusing to me. These are my kind of food. A very chatty and cheerful character, not a single sparkle in their eyes. My new meme, chicken butt. Who do you think you are? You're not the person on Twitter called chicken butt, so who are you? Chicken boy. I have no clue what this is about, but that dude makes the image infinitely funnier. Thing, Homer Simpson. People saw this in 2017 and thought it was the funniest thing ever. Vertically privileged versus horizontally blessed. I wonder if he's thinking of me. If I don't lift this, I'm gay and my whole family dies. And I lose all my money. Cute looking character. Close up in a stressful / creepy moment. Creepy looking ugly dark character. Chibi style / joke scene. Sleep deprivation A. Oh, I am so eepy. I hope this will keep me up. Sleep deprivation B. I just thought of the most vile idea. Plain nose art, but it's bedroom eyes and ruined mascara. To demonstrate idea. Every character's eye color becomes black once I get my hands on them. How I would draw eyes when I was 13. How I draw eyes now. Big fan of blue tongue skinks. And how their main defense against predators is basically just this. Normaltism. Joyous, ready to say yippee. Eyes happy and ready to see. Overstimulated tism. Suffering, eyes in pain, unable to yippee. Nubs undefined. Puffs up for defense. I like the trope where they switch as they grow up. Character A as a kid, as an adult. B as a kid, B as an adult. How to have intergenerational appeal. You're my little baby. I'm older than you. 97-year-old Dinah still serves Tumblr trope drawings the old-fashioned way. For everyone judging them wetting the bed, there's a thing called medical conditions. They could have had an accident due to their bladder being messed up. Nope, I just like the feeling when I hold it in and start imagining about things, but sometimes it hurts when I hold it too much, so I just pee on the bed. Yep, that is disgusting. Bird with a gun beak. Rifle stalk. Wow. Nice. What a great show. I love the characters. I wonder what people are posting about them online. Everyone is being completely normal. This comic is a work of fiction. Or it's like a movie you really enjoyed watching. You look it up, everyone hates it. Every analog horror got the big mouth and expressionless eyes. Big smile / small eyes with massive orbits. No mouth. Weird facial expression. Color red abuse avoid in the face. Remember when these were like the only 2 types of Minecraft facial expression rigs? That's it, dear algorithm. Art is for everyone. I'm scared of ballpoint pen artists. Every single one of them online has insane powers. Ballpen artists know something we don't. Stop! What are you doing? Is it not obvious? I'm trying to end this man's life. I've seen this, space nerd, ocean nerd, but what about biology nerd and biology nerd? Duck, continue. Duck, goose. I ate some cookies today and had some lemonade. You genuinely annoy me. Are you 12? I played some video games. I found the perfect colors to paint the friend zone, my creation. Why I must suffer this way, mother. Superior aero Chad. Genetic failure. You are not aerodynamic. Eugenics is a must. And he's lining up the bat. And wow, he sure hit a screw. Oh, what? Getting a low score. Getting a high score. It's just a score. Don't cry. Why? It's just a score. Okay. I was the opposite. I was getting bad and I didn't care. But when it was the real exam, kind of locked in. Kinda. Another one of these ship dynamic things because I couldn't get this one out of my head. Little weirdo freak. Super popular and pretty. Yamamoto. Do you have any idea why I called you? Nopal dopal. Those words don't exist. Wow, big mood. I mean, this moves like damn, man. I don't know what you just said, but I agree. Would you rather have the power of flight or teleportation? Teleport. Oh, flying is for sure the superior one. Think about it. Soaring through the skies, not being tied to one place. It would be wonderful. Hey, how are you flying? I thought you chose teleporting. Oh, I did. You see, I'm not flying, but I'm teleporting many times per second. This allows me to not only enjoy the perks you do, but also more. Considering the fact that you're just a human, you can only fly at speeds that wouldn't end you. Your acceleration, deceleration, and turning would all need to be at a moderate pace. My powers don't add any kinetic energy to my body, and therefore your limitations do not apply to me. Oh, I get it. You're one of those guys, poking holes in logic and finding loopholes to exploit and ruin other people's fun. Well, I'll tell you what. Oh, where did they go? We were critiquing character designs in class today, when there was a really good one, and someone turned to the artist holding their laptop, the screen of which just said wood, in big trackpad drawn letters. Wow, so you are a real genie. Hi. His next 2 wishes are ice cube in his hand. I back to no talk. Does the ice cube ever melt? Like fully? Or does it just constantly stay in my head? Pitching this to Mr. Netflix, he will give me 15 seasons and a theatrical movie release. Military family, rations, the brother, Uncle Art, Ammo the baby, wife, L2 dad. So it's gonna be Family Guy, but with a military family. This is a joke and also not about a specific fandom because it happens in all of them. Maybe I should join the online fandom for this thing I like. Out of character headcanon about my favorite character. I can't do this. Ideal duo combination. Irresponsible wizard. His overworked lawyer. My car got stolen today and I had this conversation with a cop. The person who stole your car is 14 and they crashed it into a cop car 400 kilometers away from here. Wow. I'm thinking boast. You can enter. Remember to open the door gently. Please don't slam it. Get the hell out. No, seriously, I'm busy and I want to stay alone right now. Brain times 2. Wonderful. Here's a graph. Graph looks like Bobby's. It's the McDonald's logo. Jokester rage beta villain who doesn't take things seriously. Self-righteous villain who believes their cause is for the better. My workplace held an AI-generated image contest. They have contests like that? And I submitted an illustration I drew. Nobody noticed it wasn't AI, and I ended up winning. Eldritch horror. Tragic little girl. Same character. No, that Eldritch horror is inside of that little girl. It's like a monster. New banner. Seeing growth in real time. I could cry tears. I low-key hate these types of people. All Twitter drama and callouts. Look what this person did 46 years ago. Look. Bad thing. No, unfollow. Oh wow, that's bad. This doesn't apply to doing the deed abusers. Of course, there are some things which should not be forgiven or they should be punished for, right? I definitely agree with that. What? Shouldn't you be studying or at least trying to study? We made these artworks to show how we wish for world peace. I can't believe it. Our kids are hypnotized to spread hate. This is absolutely shameful. These kids need to stop doing that. Happy New Year. I looked really hot tonight, but I don't trust you grok using losers on this app, so here's a notes app of drawing my dress. Effects of returning a soul. When a soul is returned to a body, you lose a little bit of its identity. Things about the person will change. They will never be the same. The only people who actually notice tend to be the close loved ones. They become more prone to exhaustion. The light has left the eyes. Body is stiff and still. What I actually look like, what I look like in my head, and how I think people see me. We throw up on each other. We were cooked in a lab to have no good qualities. Original character, normal features, probably short. The faker version, tall and lanky, bad analog horror eyes, bad creepy smile, probably has an FNF mod about it. Family and friends, what, PayPal? Man, I'm so tired. I should go and hit what? Hit the sack, hit the bale, hit the hay bale. Does this ever annoy anyone else? Or is it just me? Canon literally has no nose. Fanon has a nose, both hands in pocket. Points at nose to show you it. Has never shown an active interest in fishing. Fishes regularly. My twisted complex level of genius is beyond the average mind's comprehension. It's a burden being such a tortured artistic mind. I said autistic. Making the teacher afraid to give you homework. I love your shirt. Thanks. Have you watched the show? Have you watched the show? Turning the tables, but what happens if they say yes? Comic I made at work. And you never take out the trash and you're always late. Tide Pod. What was that? No, go ahead and say it to my face. I insist. Blah. My art style spectrum. I can be realistic. I can be Chad. I can be goofy and I can be anime. Canon. Characters who completely hate each other and almost ended each other once. Fanon. They're lovers. Huge fan of this dynamic. Incorporeal. The only person who can hear/see them. Do you like my highlights? You grew new feathers. Molting is tough, I know. I'll preen them for you. I don't understand. Why would you abduct me? What's the difference between this and this? Why is this person salivating over... Oh, I know what they're doing. Is that a rubber? Why isn't it doing anything? Oh, the elephant can definitely do something if you keep throwing rocks at it. The kids aren't supposed to go in the cubbies unless they really need something. But these two girls were sitting in there looking mischievous. So I go to investigate and they're huddled around this like magna doodle where one of them is writing piss in big letters. They were doing something. You interrupted them. Leave. And he was this big. Every Easter, Death went drinking with his fishing buddies to tell the story of the one that got away. I had a vision and put it on paper. Cap style. If Nintendo was imaginative with their merch, they could drop really cool hats like this, and I would buy one. I'd probably buy two. I find it so funny that all anime artists just know what this formation of lines is. It's the face, right? Right? Am I wrong? Why is every animation meme just this now? Text, 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 text. I know next to nothing is about Simon and Garfunkel, but this is how they look to me in every picture I see of them. Do your work. My new... Oh, I read this. Tropes I hate. Circular horns, halos, are smooth and easy for God to grab like a chain. Jagged horns are sharp to the touch and can pierce God. Full of joy and whimsy. Hyper-specific gripe in fan art. Male character. Shameless bait, but also just in general my favorite trope in media. Character that speaks in total gibberish / nonverbal. Speaks in language no one else understands. That one character who somehow understands them and speaks on their behalf. Okay, so they said Rocket and Groot. I don't think I want to be a doctor anymore. Me, who wants the Brussels sprouts to frick like hell. My dad, who wants the Brussels sprouts to be healthy. Mission status, sick. Are you sick? We die in the dark, so humanity can live in the light. Eyes. Real eyes. Incredibly messed up Bart I saw today. Bald characters, when they fall into the hands of a 12-year-old artist. Do 12-year-olds just make people into PC monitors or what? It's pretty stupid, huh? Shut up. I like when you talk about your interests. Hey, can I borrow your cello? Thanks! How many of you were here for this era? You're so hungry you could eat a horse? Is this what it's saying? But now it's a telephone. They want to say hi. They won't hurt you. Why should I trust them? They've already said hi. I know that they said hi. That's enough. They just want to say hi? Hi. Bye. Now don't get me wrong. I'm not one to hate on art styles, but this annoys me. Really? You created me? Yep. Thought this was pencil sharpener. The other night I saw a kid with the most nonchalant expression, wearing a big puffy coat being pulled along rollerblades by a tiny dog. Lines to stickers and stuff. He reminds me of how you would draw a horse, but you wouldn't understand. Scratch and sniff. Might be Jordan. Once again, thinking about the charming and beloved movie review scale used in the San Francisco Chronicle. The fan art. The canon interaction. Sup, loser? I'm not the loser. You are. If ever, for some reason, I was asked to be a Simpsons guest star, I would make them design me with a face shape like the one on the right instead of the one on the left. Same. I don't want to be taken too seriously. Not trying to ruin the whole vibe or anything, but Alf's has some pretty cool huge assets. I'm sorry, sir, but you have been diagnosed with French. Chat, est-ce real? Oh god, it's getting worse. Among Us Baby is accepted into the litter. I did not accept Among Us Baby. To be honest, human poses for chairs work most of the time. Sitting on the ground though, that's a challenge. I tend to stick with a side lean. Someone dropped their pick crew hand ideas. Wow, that eye though. That eye is crazy. They got bored of drawing hands. They were like, I can draw eyes way better. Still good hands though. Hands are hard. Slander art, because this fandom PMO. People in the RM. What is RM? Powerful 6.7 magnitude earthquake. Hits Alaska. Why the Wojak? I always liked that Homer's reflection through the screen. Goodbye, homie. Incoming memory. Female characters who got villainized in a completely understandable manner during a bad situation because they're a woman support group. Is that the girl from Wreck-It Ralph in the middle? Wait, or is that Gravity? I don't even know actually. Yeah, I don't like this thing. Ahem. Do you guys want me to do wizard memes? Would that be a good video? Everyone knows what a wizard is. Everyone loves a wizard. Your negativity is really making me feel bad, so I'm going to need you to never post a single opinion I disagree with ever again, okay? Who are you? Fandom interactions. Is this what happens on Tumblr? You know, guys, you know the most important thing is in life? If you have an opinion and someone doesn't agree with you, you don't have to change that opinion. You can just go on about your day and ignore them within reason, right? Some opinions, customer trying to get my attention. Me, processing issues. Forget I'm a woman. Miss, ma'am, la 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 la, I stocked the tomatoes. I got INTJ. I got EN. How do people remember these types of personality traits? Oh my lord. Nah fam, I got paid. I thought they would be bigger. Wait, anglerfishes are this small. I know it's a meme and it's actually covered the real anglerfish, but the anglerfish is sitting in that person's hand. I should really get the original meme for this. Yep, this is embarrassing. Alright, Twitter artists, now finish the body. You guys can do this if you want, and you can tweet at me, Vasco, and I will check your creations. Those mobile game ads that show them playing a simple game so horrendously. Disgustingly bad, are so devious, they almost get me to install them. Almost. Sitting here on my phone watching the ad like, you know, I think it's time I learned to draw hands. Horrible cracking noise. Wait, can you guys hear this? Ow, ow, ow. Ah! Ah! Ah!